It's been a little bit sad lately. Our cat, Oreo, here, who we affectionately call everybody's favorite, she's not really looking right now. She's kind of got our attention somewhere else. What's going on, Oreo? There she is. But she hasn't been feeling good lately. A couple of weeks ago, she started not eating all of her food, finishing it. And that's not like her. She's kind of a chow cat, and she loves her food and is usually looking for more afterwards. But she started not eating it all, but we didn't really think much of it because it seems like they all kind of eat less when it starts getting warm, when it gets to be summertime, as opposed to in the wintertime, they kind of really chow down. But other than that, she seemed okay. But by the Saturday, a couple of Saturdays ago, she was really not doing good. She kind of was almost looking like an old, feeble cat that was at the end of her life. Just her face looked kind of deformed, her eyes were kind of closed and kind of dilated, and she was kind of tilting her head, kind of looked like she was off balance or whatever. So didn't know what was going on. So really started, and of course it was on a Saturday when the vets aren't open. Kind of happens that way a lot, doesn't it? She seemed to be going to the bathroom. She was eating, not eating as much. She was drinking, so all that looked good, but just wasn't really sure what was going on. But then kind of noticed that head tilting and kind of seemed like something in her head or her ear was bothering her. So started doing some research on it and kind of thought that maybe it was an ear infection. And when I looked at the symptoms and things like that, it kind of looked like that's what it was. So started looking to see if we could find some kind of home remedy that would help her out, and came across apple cider vinegar, which we know from past experience, apple cider vinegar has helped our other cats out when they've had urinary infections. Just kind of works amazing, and like, wow, thank the Lord that for apple cider vinegar that it kind of can help them out. So what we did was we put 2 teaspoons in a cup of water, made it a little bit warm, not too hot, not too cold, and then you dip a rag or a paper towel in it, and then kind of like put some drops in the ear. So we did that, and for a day, and by the next day she made a miraculous recovery and just seemed like she was pretty much back to herself. So we didn't really stay consistent with it. We should have, and now she has started to kind of not act like she's not feeling so good again. Hi, Oreo. Not feeling so good. So yeah, as you can see, she's kind of tilting her head again here. And so what we're going to do today, we're going to take her to the animal clinic. Hopefully we're going to find out, see if we can make sure that that's what it is, ear infection, see what we can do to take care of her. So we're getting ready to take her over to the clinic, and we will let you know how that goes. Okay, Oreo. Are you ready to go? You ready, Oreo? Not really, huh? So how do you think Oreo did?
Oh, Oreo is such a trooper. Of course, she always has been. I remember when they were little, and we had to give them treatments because they had goopy eyes. She was always the best one. She never threw a fit and would go through it. And so she did phenomenal. But I tell you, the ladies that treated her today, they were so sweet and so caring. And so I'm sure she could sense it. And I mean, Oreo never meowed, never scratched, never hissed.
She did really good. And so it ends up they see some, would you say, inflammation in the mouth. I think she's got some gingivitis going on. And sometimes apparently that infection can go up into the ear.
Yeah.
So they gave her some yucky medicine the first time.
I'm so glad they tried
But
it.
yeah, because she wasn't having none of that. But they tried a second one, and she took that, and then
Which is hilarious because it's banana, and she hates when we put a banana out to her. It makes her
sniffs
gag.
it.
She hates it.
But she took that, and you don't have to chase that one with water, and put some is it steroid? Is that what they?
Yeah, it's pretty
steroid
powerful
in
stuff.
her ears for that. So we give her that stuff. One of them once a day, one of them twice a day, and see if she does any better in a week. And if not, she's got to come back in a couple of weeks
For a checkup.
for checkup. So Oreo's back there, ready to go home.
Yeah, I don't think she would have gone in the carrier by herself when she was at home. Scott put her in the carrier, but after she was done with her treatments, she was ready to go back in that
Jennifer
carrier.
put the carrier up there, and she went right in it from the table. Oreo's home. Hi, Oreo. What's going on, polar bear? Hey, Oreo. You feel better now that you're home? Huh? Is it better to be home? Oh, those ears got stuff in them. We'll let you know what happens from here with everybody's favorite. We actually call her everybody's favorite because she just has the best personality, loves hanging out with people wherever we are, totally gets into Jennifer when she does her crafts and all that with string and ribbon and everything to look at. But anyway, we'll let you know how quickly she recovers. We'll be praying for her. You guys could be praying for her. God bless you guys. See you on the next video.